did this, I'm like, the thing I always say is they love you, they hate you, then they love you again.
Right.
It's just
Facts.
because it's like
Put
on
it on a
tough days,
t-shirt.
you know, I've got
Facts. Put that
that's
on a t-shirt.
that's
Went down. You kind of started going down the path I wanted to go next, and you mentioned kind of like a 9 to 5, and still kind of working that. So I know when we were getting in touch about getting you on here, talking about meetings, this meetings that. So are you still working a full-time job? And if so, do you have a plan to get out of that path and kind of do this full time?
I actually was able to quit my job in
Let's
January.
go,
In
man.
January.
Let's
Yeah,
go, man.
yeah, I was
Don't
able
stop
to quit my
playing.
job in January.
Don't stop
And
playing.
the thing about it is that it's a misconception, people think that, oh, because I had that run of like a month. That's probably when you guys heard about me.
Yeah.
I had that run of a month, and everyone's like, "Oh, you started charging after that." That's false. I've been doing this for over a year and a half now. So,
Damn.
but I'm humble about it, and it wasn't, I just didn't bring things to Twitter because I knew what would come with it, and I
Right.
wasn't ready for that yet.
Right.
I was always operating on Instagram, so like if you follow my Instagram,
Oh,
you see
okay.
wins from like, a long time ago, like the Tyler Hero, the
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson was in the bubble. Like I had a really big win on him. But yeah, I was able to quit my job in January and really take
Let's
this
go,
seriously.
man.
Yeah.
Nah, because it's
So
just like for me, right? Because obviously, like you said, you quit your job in January too. Like you were saying, like, dude, I played sports my whole life. Like I played sports since I was 5 years old. Didn't stop playing until I was 20.
yeah,
So
same.
sports has always been a part of my life. Like, and you said that too. And then watching it, obviously, and from my perspective, like my whole life, just talking about it, debating it, literally in school every single day. So it gets to a point where it's like, bro, I need to find a way to like do this, like for real, for real. So like
Yeah.
it's real cool, like when I see other people realize like, all right, what am I passionate about? And then if I'm good at something that I'm also passionate about, like, and chase that shit, bro, and end up getting it, like you get a lot of respect from me, bro, because what people don't realize is there's probably been a lot of nights where you've probably lost some bets and you're just sitting there on your bed like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
What am
No,
you know what I mean?
that's a
Like what
fact.
am like kind of talk about the ups and downs and ebbs and flows and how you have to keep your head level and chase that dream.
So now it's a little different. Well, actually, ever since I started becoming a handicapper, it's a little different. Um, like my prices aren't like big as Dave and like things like
Oh
that.
my God.
It's not like too pricey. I still try to
Yeah.
help people out. I still give out free game. I cashed a couple free plays this week for everybody. A couple big wins.
Mhm.
But I just try to stay humble with everything. That's the main part about like how I operate.
Humble
I try to
beast.
stay humble. Yeah, But
It's the
nah, I
best
just
G
try to
Herbo
stay
album ever.
humble. Yeah, but it's just on the tough nights, when you have it's different when you have so many people counting on you.
Hmm.
When you
Yeah.
lose by yourself, it's a little different. It feels a little different. But when you have 8,000 followers
Yeah.
and
Shit.
5,000 of those people are probably tailing your bets,
People are DMing
it's
you during
like,
the game.
yeah, like, man, he needs to do something. I'm
Hmm.
like, man, I wish I could go tell him that.
Right. I can't
I
tell
wish
him,
I could go
bro.
tell him. I wish I could do something about
I'm in
that.
the crib too. What you want me
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do?
Like I'm thinking the same thing. So it's those type of things, where it's like I have all these people counting on me, and it's just about like me. I've always been a perfectionist, and that's a
Hmm.
gift and a flaw as well.
Hmm.
So it could kind of hit me hard. Like the days I have losing days, I lose sleep because I'm thinking tomorrow got to be way better.
Right.
I got to do better, not just for me, but for everyone else.
Hmm.
I got a lot of people counting on me, whether it's a paid play, a public play, whatever it is. I got to do better. I got to be better.
Hmm.
So, you just put the extra time in. But the losing days really make you feel like, and then, of course, the people like, oh, you suck, terrible,
Right.
I,
Yo,
you
my thing is,
hate
Those guys are
you.
waiting for you to
I
get it now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like,
me and my
mhm,
boys used to do this though. I know you get it from people who follow you, or your fans, whatever. But me and my boys will have a
yeah,
group chat, right? And like I'll give them out a play, and I'll be like, "Yo,
uh-huh,
take Mets money line." The Mets will be down like
yeah,
3-0 in the third inning. Bro, you're a fucking idiot. I thought I should
yeah,
have knew.
yeah, yeah,
What the fuck? The ninth inning,
yeah,
the ninth inning,
bro.
our bet hits, and everyone's like, "Yeah, bro, I knew it. Oh,
Yeah.
never in doubt, never in doubt." You know,
Yeah.
never. Like, do you
And
get that a lot in the DMs?
I told my friends when I did this, I'm like, the thing I always say is they love you, they hate you, then they love you again.
Right.
It's just
Facts.
because it's like
Put
on
it on a
tough days,
t-shirt.
you know, I've got
Put that on a t-shirt.
that's really how it works. And it's like, you know, certain days where, you know, I'm the GOAT to everybody.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
loves
Say it
me, you know,
again.
I'm the GOAT.
Say it again.
And then the next day I have people in my DMs like threatening me and saying all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I
Right.
understand. I can't win every day.
Right.
And I'm transparent. I tell everyone, you know, you're not gonna win every day. You wouldn't be human. It wouldn't be realistic if you just won every single day. You know,
Exactly.
because it's things that's out of our control. It's a lot of things I look at and I'm like, that didn't make any sense, but it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what people probably think when they play some of my plays. Like, why would I do this?
Bro,
you know?
why would
Like
I
the win
ever why would I
margin.
ever in my life bet Kyle Kuzma to have 10 assists? Well, I saw you posting it, and I'm sitting there in the crib. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what he's doing tonight. I'm like, you feel me? 'Cause I'm seeing you winning.
Nah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, do I hop in on this? I'm like, nah, he's fucking crazy for this one. Next thing you know, you posting later in the night. Green.
it happens. Yeah, like the Blake Griffin play, you know, plus 5,000. Blake Griffin 15 points. They're like, Blake Griffin doesn't score.
Bro.
He hasn't been scoring. He's just out there. No one expected him to do that in the playoffs.
When you
But,
bet
you
the
know.
Sixers to win by 26-30, that's like immediately after the game where we looked horrible. So like,
Yeah,
I think we won the game, but I think they took us to the wire. I think that's what it was. I think we won the game, but they took us to the
Yeah.
wire. And you put that play out, and I'm like, yo, this dude is out of his fucking. And it's not like you put 50, 25. You put 500 on it.
and
Like,
that was
there's
I
gotta
gotta
be-
give that one to my
I
cousin,
need to-
though. He told me to bet that amount. I was not gonna bet that amount.
Oh, that
to be
was the story.
completely
You
honest
did
with
put in the tweet. You did put in the tweet. Yeah.
I
So
was gonna
what-
bet the
yeah, what's the
play,
story on
but
that?
I'm like, how? I was just like, you know, I'm about to put something small on this. You know, I'm gonna just. He was like, what? Like, let's go for it. Like, go for it all. If you got that feeling, go for it. I'm like, all right, you got it. So I was like, all right, I'll do
man.
it. But I definitely would have put somewhere between like 50 to 100 on that play.
Right.
But he was like, nah, go for it. Go for it. And I bet the 26-30 and 31 plus. And I was able to hedge the 31 plus.
So smart.
So I didn't even lose that bet. I
Mhm.
won 6K on that at halftime because they were up. And then the other
He said
two
I was
was
up
in
6K
and they
at
ended up
halftime.
winning. Yeah, it was just like I guess it was our day. And you know, he wanted to take credit. He wanted me to tweet out about him. You know, I gave him his credit
did you
because-
break him off a little something?
Of course, I gave him half.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I gave him half.
okay.
Because imagine if I would have put 50, it would have been nowhere close. to
Oh,
that.
not even
Right,
close.
right.
Yeah.
So I had to. I had to. It was only right.
I just
He
think
still talks about it, but you know.
Probably every time y'all with like
Yeah,
if it's,
yeah.
y'all go out,
Yo, man, I hit this bet for him 60.
Yeah.
I think it's just crazy